There it went. Good morning. I finally don't have I had this pressure like all here. Like it's kind of still like if you touch it, it's like really sensitive. Let me share the group here real quick. Yeah, so we're living in some interesting, cool. Yep. Okay, connection available. Good morning. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why. Let me turn this off. Good morning. So I have Mab down here. We got one distraction on my right. Got another distraction over there. Kylo, he loves the mini tramp. He's over there. Whatever, bouncing on the mini tramp. And Piper's over here on my left. Good morning. So, one thing that I've been thinking about, and I've actually been talking about, I think, all week long, what is your focus? Like, where's your focus, right? And how do you really go from, like, believing to knowing? And it really all has to do with your focus. This is such a powerful thing. You know, I hear people like they're scared and they're anxiety. They're fearful. And the reason they're fearful is they're so focused on their own fear and their anxiety. And that's self-focus. That's self-absorption. That's self. Like all these people that are going to the store and stockpiling, that's selfish. It's all about you. Self-absorbed. Like, that's the world we live in, right? It's America. It's America. Gluttony. And so I just want to kind of I posted something on it this morning, email from Tony Robbins this morning, and nailed it, of course. I didn't get a lot of my, I've been listening to him since 2006, done a couple of his programs, and it's just so true. But here's the thing. Here's what I know about this is being a coach and coaching people is people need repetition. Like they need to hear something over and over and over again. This is a lot of times why we record things, why we sell the recording after an event. Like I bought the MP3 from First Steps to Success that I went to January 2019, and I listen to it all the time. Why? And I say this all the time because I'm talking to you at 100%, but you're only getting 25%. And it's not saying that you're stupid or anything. It's just the human nature. You have not yet trained your brain to be in the present moment. So when you're, at a conference or if you're talking to somebody, your brain's, if it's not steadfast and renewed, you've gone off. Like you've just gone off. You're not catching that. Or sometimes if you're so busy in your church service, like I'll jot down a few like things. But there's a lot of people I see, they're in their journal the whole time. I'm like, you're missing every single thing that's being said in this moment that you're writing this down. I'm not saying it's not good to take notes, but not, where you're sitting there like write a couple like bullet points, right? And so here's the thing is the best way to get out of the anxiety and fear focus of yours is to go be a part of the solution. Go help somebody. I remember Robert Hervacek. I think that's how you pronounce his name. The guy from Shark Tank. The little short guy, cute guy that sits on the end. He was going through divorce, a really bad time in his life, and he was suicidal. And it wasn't, he went down to a homeless shelter and started serving. Here's a multi-millionaire. He was started serving that he discovered his way out of his depression, out of his anxiety, is when the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. But people right now we've been through worse, people. Okay, do you remember 9/11? Do you remember that? Were you here for that? Were you here for bird flu and anthrax threats and everything? And so people are adding to the hysteria. And I'm being very mindful of the things that, because I don't want to, I know there's some people who have family members who are immunocompromised, whatever their immune system are not working very well. I've been there, I know. And so it's not funny to them, right? It should be taken seriously, right? But also not to the fact that you stop serving, you stop doing stuff, right? And a lot of times, like, a lot of people don't realize how self-focused they are. Like, they don't realize their actions before they do an action, like, how's it going to affect other people? You know, like a child or young adult, like, going to make a bad decision. How's this going to affect my mom? You know, how's this going to affect my brothers and sisters? Like, they don't think about it because their only focus is on themselves. That's it. Themselves. And so that's what self-absorption is when you're so wrapped up, and even like, that's what anxiety is, friends. Your anxiety is all about, you're focused on you. And the best way to get out of it is to go put your focus on helping people. Put your focus on a dream. Put your focus on, I don't know, serving. I don't know what it is. But that's the easiest way to do it. It'll take your mind right out of it. Go help somebody. It's really that simple. And if you need to rewind this and hear that again, play it again. Play it again, Sam. Play it again. That's it. Go help somebody, right? That's the thing people don't realize, like your anxiety or it's your procrastination, you know, when you're in your head, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'd be here. Blah, blah, blah. That's not about you. It's not about self-absorption. Everybody else is getting ignored because you are all focused on you, right? It's okay to plan, you know, you could think about, but if it's stopping you, there's a problem, right? If it's affecting your family, that's a problem. Know what I'm saying? So I just am here. It's kind of like, I thought of this example of, you know, somebody who's like, I'm drowning. And then somebody comes along and says, hey, stand up. And like, they're in like 2 feet of water. But they're just so used to like, help me, fix my problem, versus just standing up and going and helping somebody else. Like, your legs work the whole time. Like, it's that simple, or it really is. And so, like, get out of your own way, get out of your own head. It's really like, it's one of those things that it irks me, probably because I used to be that person. Narcissist, pretty much. A narcissist, and then when somebody brings it to your attention, you know, you flip it all around and then make it all about you again, right? Like, it's all that person's fault that, you know, you did this X, Y, and Z. It's that person's fault. That's narcissistic also. And that used to be me. That's probably why I'm really sensitive to it. Like those things, and liars. Like, I used to be a liar. And so I'm really sensitive. Like, I can spot him out of a crowd. Like, I can see him walking toward, it's a gift, right? Because I used to be bondage for me. And so when I'm freed from it, it's one thing that I immediately, so you can't like pull one over on me. I smell it. I can sense it. It's like, I believe that's why I'm being used now because of that. Like, you know, you can't mistake my kindness for weakness and, you know, whatever. But here's the deal, friends. In order to get out of your own way, like, first you got to acknowledge it. Like, if you're not willing to acknowledge how self-absorbed you are, if you're not learning how to be self-aware, like, I am very, like, I always tell the Lord, like, all the time, like, if there's something that I need to, one, I'm praying for forgiveness every day because it's the prayers of the righteous people that are answered, right? So if you're not one, you know, in prayer and just like asking for forgiveness every day, I don't ever want to take advantage of his grace, right? But again, it's there, right? When you do fail. So I'm always like, please forgive me. And then I'm praying, right? Because it's the prayers of the righteous people that prevail. And righteous just means you're right with God. You're like, hey, I'm sorry. Forgive me, please. And his grace abounds. I mean, that's the way it works. But then you can't, like, it's something that you got to work on. You got to be self-aware. You know, you got to be self-aware of the things that are holding yourself back. And if you're leading a family, your family back too. You know what I mean? It just really takes you sitting down and self-reflecting. Am I this person? How do I not be this person? And the easiest way to do that is go serve somebody. Go help. Go be part of the problem. You know, go and order out. Tip them extra. You know, like, I think DoorDash would be a pretty good second job to get right now if I were you. If that's something you ever thought about. I mean, DoorDash, right? That'd be a good way. And tip them good too, right? And so just be a part of the solution. Think about people less fortunate than you. And I know listen, 2% of the people, I'm in that 2% range. We're the ones that make most of the money in the world, okay? So I realize that in order to reach more percentage of the people, that this is a message that I can't do by myself. That's why I build a coaching program, because I'm building more helpers. I'm building more leaders. I'm building more people strong to go out and help in this mission. And I can't do this all by myself. That's the goal is to build more leaders, right? Out here in the world helping me. And hopefully the gap's probably always going to be there, right? 2% of the people are making 98% of the money, right? And then the 98%ers are buying up all the toilet paper and stockpiling. I'm just saying. Could be you. I don't know. I'm just saying, go look in the mirror and find out. Self-reflect. It's one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. Go self-reflect. Get self-aware, right? Yeah, so there it is. There it is. There's your answer. How do you do it? Right there it is. If you need to listen to it again, hey, it's recorded. It's recorded. All right, well, I'm getting ready to hop on a Zoom to help some people. All right. Actually, I'm thankful that the pressures are gone. It's all getting out of my head. I'm so thankful. This time last week, I went down. And then Monday night, I found myself passed out on the bathroom floor, looking up okay, this is probably serious, but all good, recovered. I'm back at it. I hope you guys have the best day ever. Go be part of the solution, friends. Okay? Go be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Peace out.